Vanessa Guillen, Richard Collins III, Lavenna Johnson. These are not just names on a list. They are not simply statistics in a database. They represent lives lived with purpose, with dreams, with a commitment to serve. The names of a daughter, a son, a soldier. To say their names is to remember their stories, to acknowledge the profound loss their families endure, to understand the urgent call for change that followed their deaths. Each name carries the weight of a tragedy that exposed deep-seated issues. Their stories are now intertwined in a national conversation: justice, accountability, the fundamental duty to protect those who protect us. The echoes of their names have reached far beyond hometowns and bases, reaching the highest levels of government and forcing a reckoning. For many, these names symbolize a system that failed its own. They represent a call to action and a demand that circumstances be fully investigated and understood. Specialist Vanessa Guillen was a 20-year-old small arms repairer stationed at Fort Hood, Texas. She was vibrant and ambitious. She loved to play soccer and was close to her family in Houston. Richard Collins III was a 23-year-old newly commissioned second lieutenant in the U.S. Army. A student at Bowie State University, days from graduation, celebrated for his leadership and bright future. Private First Class Lavenna Johnson was a 19-year-old soldier from Florissant, Missouri, serving in Balad, Iraq. Known for her talent as a violinist and her dedication, she joined the Army with aspirations of a better life. The facts surrounding their deaths are stark and deeply unsettling. Last seen April 22, 2020, at Fort Hood. Her dismembered remains were found near the Leon River more than 2 months later, according to the U.S. Department of Justice. Investigators revealed she had been bludgeoned to death in an armory room on base by a fellow soldier. Richard Collins III was stabbed to death on May 20, 2017, while visiting the University of Maryland. Prosecutors argued it was a racially motivated hate crime. Lavenna Johnson was found dead in her tent on July 19, 2005. The Army officially ruled her death a suicide. Serving in different places, yet united by commitment, their deaths left profound grief and unanswered questions. In the wake of Vanessa Guillen's murder, a powerful movement demanded reform. The I Am Vanessa Guillen Act was introduced, culminating in landmark reforms. Designed to change how the military handles sexual assault and harassment, the act restructured justice. It removed commanders from decisions to prosecute serious crimes: sexual assault, murder, kidnapping. Independent offices of special trial counsel now make prosecutorial decisions, reducing conflicts of interest, personal relationships, and fear of unit reputational harm. Sexual harassment became a specific punishable offense, new anti-retaliation protections for victims. For the first time, legal authority moved to independent prosecutors, a change sought for decades. These offenses would no longer be treated as internal discipline, but as serious crimes judged by experts. A system cannot police itself when it has repeatedly failed. By late 2023, special trial counsel offices were operational across Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marine Corps. As of December 28, 2023, they took prosecutorial authority for 14 serious UCMJ offenses. After that date, charging decisions moved from commanders to specialized independent lawyers. For Vanessa, the law came too late. The main suspect died by suicide. Cecily Aguilar was convicted and sentenced to 30 years. An Army review led to disciplinary action against 14 leaders for oversight failures. Sean Urbanski was convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to life. The deaths of Guillen, Collins, and Johnson placed the military and its culture under intense scrutiny. The Fort Hood Independent Review Committee report in December 2020 condemned a permissive climate and flawed prevention programs. Under-resourced investigations and fear of retaliation silenced victims. Findings prompted DoD-wide reviews and policy changes. Collins's murder highlighted vulnerability to hate-fueled violence, even for those in uniform. Maryland passed a 2019 hate crime law allowing charges, even if hate is not the sole motive. The Army stands by its 2005 ruling. Her family's evidence challenges the conclusion, pressing for transparency. The most powerful force for change has been the unwavering voices of the families. Mara Guillen became the public face of the movement, saying, "My sister, Vanessa Guillen, died as a hero. We turned our pain into purpose." Richard Collins Jr. and Don Collins. We can't let his death be in vain. We have to make a change. Their foundation supports ROTC at HBCUs and promotes racial healing. Dr. John Johnson has relentlessly pursued truth. We're not going to stop. We want justice for Lavena. Secretary Lloyd Austin. We have heard the voices, and we are determined to get this right. Despite reforms, families demand transparency, robust independent prosecution, and lasting cultural change. Critics argue the Vanessa Guillen Act remains poorly implemented, citing the deaths of Angelina Resendez, Denisha Montgomery Smith, and Sergeant Roque.